Ooh, welcome everyone. We are live. How are you all doing this wonderful evening? I have something interesting. Hold on, I gotta publish it real fast. I put it as a green screen kind of thing, so you all will be able to play with it if you wish. If you wish to do green screen jokes with it, there it is. Alright. Hopefully you all are doing well. Bonus fun content. There we go. I curse you with testicular torsion. How are you all doing this wonderful evening? I hope you all have, you all have survived. I know it's Thanksgiving break for those of you who, celebrate that over here in the Americas. And I think the Canadians do as well. I don't know. There's a hefty amount of people who do that. But yes, welcome one and all. Hope you all have found yourselves to be pretty good off for a change. I know it's off time as well for some people. Just depends. Oh god, did the thing not do? No, it did it. Okay. This preview thing is way behind. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I have managed to get along pretty good. How are you all? Hey, Glubtubies. Yes, I know. I saw about your book. I plan on getting you your book when I get done with this month. It's not going to be long. We will have, what is it? Priority back on Jack. And so I'll be able to sign a book with my name on it instead of my alt. But that's the primary reason, is that taking a month to do another account was probably not smart. But oh well. Okay, so today I plan on, first of all, let me get all of this. Today I plan on making an underground sort of extra bit here. So I spent all of that time, right, filling in this underside area because I plan on actually putting stuff in here. And I was, being silly with how I did it. But ultimately I want it to be solid so that you can see the room structures in free cam and stuff. So I'm moving all this now. The soul sand, the tree farm, all of this is no longer necessary in this location. Good. Hey, Naruto. Hey, Shinaska. Hey, Glubtubies. Hey, Rose. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry if you're not on a break, but oh well. So, what I planned on doing, first of all, I'm at some point going to have to clear these bastards out. Because don't you know, that's not going to be a fun time. I'm going to have to figure something out when I break into this lower area. So, down here, and obviously avoiding the Ender Pearl column here. Down here, I kind of want to make a map art shower offer thing. So I have the map art over here I can't quite see. And then down here is going to be farms. The only reason, you can't even really see it from here. I'm not moving this gigantic fucker any further. I've decided to keep this here. Even though this is the farming house, I'm keeping it here. I'm not gonna, move it over there with the rest of my map arts, even though I probably should. Mostly it's just out of laziness because that map art is a pain in the ass to move, let me tell you. Okay, so I want to kind of set up a good palette of stuff to use. I also want some diorite for this spot. I want to... oh, it is beautiful. Thank you, Rose. Yes. I want to set up a sort of a staircase that'll go down to where my map arts will start. Also, here's Ellie, my fat kitty, IRL. I haven't tamed her. I've only name tagged her. So, she roams free around the whole base. She has total reign over everything. Whether or not I'll tame her on my main, I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow's the last day before break. Ah, okay. Well, at the college I attend currently, we get a whole week. And I've been in college for so long now, I'm just so used to that week. So I forget that, there are probably people who are in public school that haven't quite... Oh, whoops. They haven't quite gotten a full week. Maybe for them it's 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, something like that. You get a week In college, you get 3 days in public school. In which case, I feel bad for you. But I understand. Like, you're a slave to whatever they do to you in public schools. It's awful. But what can you do? Either way, though. I'm sorry to hear you were stressed, June. Don't worry too much about the stress, hopefully. Okay, let's move these here, because I want to keep the patterning going. Because I like having this, you know, how you look at it from up above. Oh, that block is off kilter. But yeah, like, I like having the lights being, you know, set with a very definitive pattern. You can't really get away from it. It's pretty nice. Like, it's just a minor bit of effort to, like, make all your lights set up on a proper grid system, but it works. Also, this is wrong. Oh shit, this is wrong in some way. Oh, this is how. Okay. So actually the light does go here. It's supposed to be every 5 blocks. Alright, well that's not too bad. Oh, what the hell? Apparently that wasn't there. Fucking ghost blocks. Okay. But yeah, it's just a little bit of effort to get this look, and it adds so much to a base to have your lighting be in a consistent grid pattern. Like that. And it just, it makes things... Oh, shit, that reminds me. I gotta undo monsters. I don't want to see those. But yeah, it goes a long way to really, like, have everything be uniform and neat, you know, in its proper place. Okay, so I wrote down here Farming Complex B and Farming Complex A. So over here is just building, which I probably was going to have be generic, you know, actually, maybe Mapart shouldn't go over here. I don't know. Too bad you just want to be lazy and not want to do things. Yeah, I understand that feeling all too well. You're working on a new base over 4 million out. Jeez. I'm sorry to hear your other main base was griefed, though, Globetubies. That's just kind of how it goes these days, isn't it? Hopefully Millions is safe. I can remember a time when Millions out was not anything special. Like, you were just as much a victim, or waiting to be a victim, there as you would have been anywhere else. Let me get... I've got some spare nether wart. Fuck. Maybe not. Okay. Whatever. So actually, I could maybe make it over here. God, I love the trident. So, like, right here, I could have a staircase maybe going down somewhere. And then I want to put something on this, whoops, this panel, this pod. Like, I've got it all straight going down, and I've got a large swath of area internally. So actually, this might be the perfect spot for an underground map art museum. I might even go as far... Well, first of all, I'm going to fill this hole in. Oh wow, that's a hole that just goes straight up here. Huh, I had no idea. Yeah, I'll definitely be filling that in then. Like, I might have... Because see, I want a building facade. Like, I have a building facade here and here. I'm going to put one over here and then on this wall as well. Hey, Universum. But now... I'm thinking I might instead have a series of, like, balconies that just look out over this area. We'll see. It's not bad. Yeah, actually, I think this area is great. So let's do a 5x5. Yeah, and then I'll continue this. Oh, this isn't lit. Does rain put out lit candles? Does anybody know? Burn, baby, burn. I can't remember when I last got this. I've had that flint and steel for years. Yeah, no, this one's lit. So yeah, I know you can right-click these and it'll extinguish them. I must have done that a while ago. I don't know. Very weird. Okay, so I want a staircase here. Something that's somewhat open, but not like too open. All right. Cool, cool. And then I'll get back to that. I need to move my building materials over here. Wow. Whoa. And so yesterday I got a huge supply of maps. Like more map arts than I know what to do with. I got in contact with someone who was able to drop me off a ton of them. And let me tell you, holy shit, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Like, I need a huge, huge area to display it all in. Like, all of this. This is all map art shulkers from, like, various map art gatherings and bases. It's just, there's so much here to, like, pay attention to. There's a fox, Harry Potter. Like, this thing's huge. Obviously, we've got Angel's Mirror here, but I don't think I'll be immediately taking advantage of that. And there's this, and then there's all these with some glow item frames. I gotta convert all of these to glow item frames. Like, there's just so much out there. Oh, you're watching TNT bombers, huh? What are you bombing, Universon? You don't strike me as a Unabomber. And by that I mean someone who bombs uniformly. You didn't think I meant any other kind of bombing, did you? But no, in all seriousness, I'm just I'm interested to see if you're in leagues to make a base of some kind, or if you're on some other projects. I don't know. I like seeing your stuff, man. Okay. So I picked up some Blackstone a while ago. I think I might want to use some of that. Blackstone and Diorite look really good together. But I don't want it to end up too much like previous bases I built. I like differentiating and distinguishing things. This one right there, glowstone here. Damn, that's a lot, yep. Stream delay? It might not be delay. It may just be my dumb slow ass not catching up in time mentally. I don't hardly, like, look at stuff. It's just solar project far away. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so, going down, I think I'm gonna make a white and, actually, maybe not. Maybe we have it be polished blackstone brick. Yeah, polished blackstone brick. And some. Okay, let's cut all of this up into blackstone brick stairs. Okay, so there's that, and then I want to do deep slate brick. That'll do for now. I kind of want to like checkerboard it and see how it looks. I want to get a nice sort of regal looking, you know, sort of like this over here. It's got this regal look to it. It's got a bunch of grays with some very bright spots. but it like interfaces directly into the deep slate brick over here. That's kind of the feel I'm shooting for. AI Jack? Shut up, Arthur. How am I AI, huh? You're back, Evil Fire Shark. Welcome. Welcome back. Hey, Gold Moon. Well, how are you? But yeah, so I wanted to make a sizable room first, although that room is going to get swarmed with mobs really fast if I'm not careful. Hopefully everything is going good on this end. It'll need to be tall too, because some of these map arts are huge. They've got a decent clearance to them. So like digging down, I think I'm going to have like a large enough room over here. And I want to, even though virus server, shut up. Shut up, universe, and it's not a virus. Anyway, I want to cut into this wall and like have an outside facing part. I want the inside to be something like a modern art museum in ways. Just because I like that look. I'll never forget the very first time I fell in love with a art museum on 2B2T. It was funny enough, it was Fit, of all people, who ended up making a modern-ish art museum that looked really cool. And what he did was this was one of his first videos after the Russia War. And he made it look very suave, you know? It was pretty cool. And so that's a similar sort of feel that I want to shoot for here. Okay, we're gonna need some torches because this place is gonna become a mob fest. I've got all my torches over here. Oh my god! Fucking hell. Every time! Okay, well, that was, yeah, lesson learned. Don't do that so close to a collidable object. I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys. Sorry. I've gotten reckless lately with killing and blowing up and, you know, popping totems and the like. I'm not careful like I used to be, I found. It's weird. I think on 2B2T, even though I have such few player deaths, I think I'm getting to the point where I don't give a shit. And so if I die, whoop-de-doo. You know, something like that. Ooh, You know what? Let's instead... Let's make the black stone brick go up the side. Like this. And then the center is deep slate. I think that fits. But yeah, sorry for spooking y'all with an explosion. Now the next part of the museum is really offensive. You remember that, huh? I'm shocked you can, you could probably say that entire video verbatim, can't you, Arthur? I almost said something else. Person whose name is very clearly Arthur. But yeah, I imagine some of you guys can recite that museum video of his verbatim. You've probably seen it so many times. Saw it coming? Saw what coming? The explosion? Yeah, I had a museum at the Sea Spire, exactly. That was, like, always fun. And I made that museum at the Sea Spire precisely because of Fit. Because he made it look so cool. And to be fair, like, he really, really did a great job on his. Even though it was kind of silly and, like, derivative for the, you know, the era. I'm sure someone could have done better, but, like... That was the first time I saw a ton of different map arts be, and other relics, not just map art, be, you know, shown off in a way that you could reasonably go, wow, that's nice. That's an actual collection of things people could care about. I feel like that was an era of 2B2T where history was like more finite. And so you could A, collect it all, and you didn't have to spend hours and hours and hours doing it. But you could also, like, if you knew who a lot of it was, or if you had any connection to it, it like made it feel more tangible. That was a time where you could have a personal connection to 2B2T history. You really can't do that anymore unless you're exactly, you know, me, Fit, any of the older players from like 2013 and later. Like, it's impossible for your average person to have a connection to 2B2T history anymore. And that's really just kind of a shame. Like, I guess you could have a connection to the more superficial 2B2T history. You know, the history of like the last 5 years. But that shit don't mean anything. At least not yet. It'll probably mean something later on down the road, but like for now, 2B2T history is just not what it ain't what it used to be, you know? What base is Fitz Museum at? It's Aureus. I almost said Arcturus. Yeah, it's Aureus. Aureus City is where that was. Aureus City, the city of gold. As Fitz said in his hyper awesome announcer voice back in the day. Okay, this stone stuff I do want to keep. Whoa, let's not head dive into the ground again. Okay, now, for the walls. Oh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I need to repair this. I love Trident zooming. Oh, that reminds me. The 2B2T Times updated. Throughout the 2+ years of the 2B2T Times, there have been several fake articles that were distributed by other groups. Recently, someone recreated a perfect copy of the wiki article, only changing one word in the story. If you have the official 2B2T Times map art, it will automatically update to a new article each week. We also post all the old articles on our Discord under Old Stories. You can see some of the fake articles I found and more context. I got the giant assortment of map arts from that one dude yesterday. And there were 2 or 3 copy fake 2B2T Times among them. I got to peruse some of it. And yeah, that's real. Like, there are some amazingly good knockoffs. Like, to a point where you could easily not know the difference. So yeah, it was definitely something. I'm kind of looking forward to, you know, when something does well, you'll have a group of people who will inevitably want to knock it off or spoof it in some way. And so that's like just sort of, that's how you know you're popular, is someone wants to parody you. You know, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, as they say. And that's true. Like, there's a lot to that. Kane's Law is daddy. I don't know why Alpha did that, but I guess it's because he likes Canes. He and Canes have met up a few times, from what I understand. For those of you who know Kane's Law, or know of him. This might not be so easy. Iron trading is significantly... There we go. Yeah, inject that XP directly into my veins. Okay, I'm gonna need something else. Oh, the rain cleared up, damn it. The best time is when it rains. Okay, what's another good trade? Paper, books? I guess I could do books. I've accumulated a fair amount of books from grinding. Oh, actually, yeah. This. Very soon, I don't know how soon, but very soon, we will have the chiseled bookshelf. I'm looking forward to that. Oh my god, the chiseled bookshelf. I want that so badly. That is the one new block I am so eager to get. Like, I've been thinking about starting a library, unironically. I don't know if it would be entirely from, like, books that... Oh, fuck. Silk Touch. Anyway, I don't know if it would be from books that I myself have authored, or if I would, like, actually start collecting other people's books, unironically. But I think I want to start a library with, like, actual shit in the library. Like, not fake, not, oh god, bad name. Not, like, garbage I found at a base, or, you know, some along those lines. Like, I want to actually have a library of meaningful stuff. Books that are, like, not just props. Imperial Unbreaking... Mona's Master Axe has fortune, yes. Oh, that reminds me. So, a while ago, I got a bunch of... Fuck, stop. Got a bunch of netherite a while ago. Just because this alt did not have netherite. And, future fixed, the crafting table. Or the smithing table. So now, I can do that. So Mona will be proud if Monoxide ever came back. I don't know. He was here a while ago. This was a... Once upon a time, the best of the best of the best. Diamond Axe. And now, Mona's Master Axe. Has been nether-righted. As opposed to nether-wronged. Okay, I'm going to run back and grind off some books. And I will be able to get shit that way. You'll get it in another 6 years. Oh, man. The pinwheel map art? Oh, shit. Is there a pinwheel map art still? I was pawing through a bunch of those maps that I was delivered yesterday, and I saw a handful from way back when. Like, before the very first map reset. I was shocked. Like, those have survived Kino Rana's great map art culling. I was gobsmacked that some of those managed to make, wherever they were, someone remade them, I guess, or the sites were discovered or something. I don't know. Also, I need to get my alt, or someone. We need to get an account out here to autofish again. Just plain Jane Cursive Binding. Alright, cool. That'll do. But yeah, we need to get an account back out here and do that. How many bases has Fit had? Oh, I don't know. Hey, Bathwater, how are you? Fit probably has had 10. 10 to 12. But he doesn't have a single base that's survived the years anymore. I don't think any of us have. I'm pretty sure all of the bases from way back when have all been destroyed, found, what have you. Let's find a good spot for these regular-ass books. Okay. Now, over here... Oh, Pale Blue Zebra, welcome. Thank you, man. Well, I guess I can go ahead and say it. Pale Blue Zebra is the guy who donated all of those map arts to me yesterday. Like, an unbelievable amount of them. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's about time you joined. Well, I appreciate it so much, man. We'll get to Shrines sometime, probably... it might be next week. If you DM me, I will on Discord. I'll get to think up something we can get together that way. Think up ideas, etc., etc. I can build it on stream. I can build it off stream. Whatever you're comfortable with. Okay. Okay. I want to expand that down there. I kind of want... I don't know. I'm going to have to, like, figure out the best sort of matching material types. Maybe andesite? Yeah, some polished andesite. Quick question, is my map art not being shown because it breaks the YouTube? Yes, you said it exactly. It breaks YouTube toss. I'm done with it. I'm not going to really like mention whatever map arts I continue making here because I've got a lot lined up. Like I need to redesign a lot of the schematics that I'm using to incorporate torches so that baritone doesn't go insane and start breaking them. But like, yeah, I've got enough materials here to keep making map art, so I'm just recycling it. So that's why I'm breaking it down. Like it's served its purpose. I've made this stuff. It's locked. It's all good. But no, I cannot show you. It does break toss. Sorry. Will I make a map art that does not break toss? Eventually. I was originally, funny enough, going to make a map art propaganda piece for Orson and I when we were, running for 2BTT president about a month ago now. God, has it been a month already? That said, however, it was all just too short. Like, the span of time came and went literally within like a week. Within a week, the elections were like done. Or maybe a week and a half. Like they were done. And you had to propagandize and campaign basically that week. And so it got to the point where I was just like, there's no point in making a map art about this. Because by the time I have the materials gathered, because, I'm doing everything legit. I don't have any duped items or anything like that. By the time I get all that in order, the stuff was over, the election. So there was just no point to it. So it was kind of silly. But the site itself will still be useful. Because I figured, I've gotten my hands on so many map arts over the years, I may as well give back to the map art community just a little bit. And all other map art enjoyers. All 50 of you, or however many of them there are now. I don't know, maybe the map art community is like beginning to blossom. I don't know. Blue badge. Can I do custom badges? Yeah. I don't have a good idea for custom badges. I want to. I just don't have a good design in mind. I would not mind if somebody like gave me an idea or thought of one or something like that. So if you have an idea for custom badges for members, if you're, concerned about that at all, yeah, don't hesitate to give me one. I will happily try to incorporate it the best I can. I just don't have a good one right now. I kind of wish I did, but like at the same time, good ideas take time. So like, I'm all right with that. Who ended up winning the election? It was that one communist dude who was basically being Santa Claus and was like, hey, I'll give you this. Oh, I'll give you that. Hey, vote for me and you will receive, And I was just like, you can't compete with Santa Claus. So there's no point. And he won like everything hand over fist. Syndicate was like a really close second from what I remember hearing. But not really. You can't compete with Santa Claus. I'm sorry. But, oh well, what can you do? Life throws lemons at you, and sometimes setting the lemons on fire just isn't good enough. Smack. Burning Life's house down with the lemons. Oh, Blackstone polished wall. That's an even better idea. But yeah, sometimes you're just stuck between a rock and a hard place. So unfortunately, I couldn't win. I think I've kind of gotten to the point where people know who I am, but they don't know who I am. They know of me through Fit, but they don't know me. And they don't care to, you know? They are in their little group. I am irrelevant to them. You know, I'm just some dude from the distant past. And you know, that is kind of my fault for quitting for a few years, even though I couldn't stand playing 2PGT in its 1.12 incarnation. It just is what it is. So yeah, I've sort of become irrelevant now. I can kind of breathe a sigh of relief and accept that. Okay, let me get some more tile. But that's okay, you know, you live and you die. You have your time in the sun. If you're lucky, you get time in the sun. If you're not lucky, you don't get any. But that's how it goes. So I'm all right with that. That said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm very happy with 2PGT as it is, so I'm gonna stick around. Let's do some candles with the tile base. Or no, it's not tile, it's the carved? Chisel. That was it. Yo. Stop that shit. I knew it. The speed mine on this client just does whatever the hell it wants to do. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wrong spot. Candle. Candle. Okay, and then we put these upside down so that it's like the bottom is balancing the candle. Okay. Cool, cool. So I'm conflicted. I want to make like a long hallway and hang map arts that way, and then maybe have like a series of staircases that go down with long hallways connected to them. There's also, so for those of you who are fans of Kane Pixels as the back rooms, if you don't know what that is, that's okay. I'm not really going to ask too much of you. The very first Backrooms video that like blew up on YouTube, that made the Backrooms as a whole blow up the way that it did. Let me go find the section of video. Okay, so this one. Oh, damn. His video's got 54 million views. I cannot believe that. Where was it? Ah, here it is. So it's right after in Kane Pixels' first found footage video. It's like right after the character dude. Okay, let me find it. There we go. It's like right after he loses the monster that was chasing him. So he goes through this area and he comes off to this giant white hallway, looks out this window, sees the hotel in London or wherever the hell that is. It's all impossible and shit. Okay, so this area looks like an art gallery of sorts, right? That's the vibe that I get from this area. I don't know. And then he comes across this. This part is trippy. He comes across this area, and it's just an unbelievable wide chasm of hallways that he just looks in all directions. And it's like this. I want to kind of try to capture that feeling. Oh, fuck. Goddamn videos. Auto-queuing is annoying in this browser. Anyway, so that's kind of like what I want to go for, I guess. So we'll see. I don't have a whole lot of room to work with. I can't make an infinitely large chasm or anything like that. But I could also kind of sort of do something similar with map arts instead of like hallways that are cubbies. Redstone door to give the entrance to the vault vibe. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a good idea, Poncho. Where would I put that? If I give myself enough room, I could put a redstone door over here and then over here, because these come out to face the membership shrines. And so there's a building on top here, just pretend. And you go in through the redstone door and you go down the stairway. And here's where all of the map arts will be. Something like that, maybe? And then I have like a bunch of cubbies like lining everything. And so instead of a map art being hung like frame, and then map like that, just on the flat wall, I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll inset every map art like that. And that'll be the item frames with the map art. And so it'll be backlined somewhat. And then maybe I'll put a sign denoting who did what. The only problem is all these map arts, like not everybody puts their names on a map art. And you know, I'm just as guilty. I just made a map art and did not sign it in any way, shape, or form. So it's entirely plausible to like not sign your name to a piece of work. Not, I guess, that there's anything wrong with that. So I guess I'm kind of being a hypocrite on that, but oh well. So yeah, I kind of want to do it that way. Oh, you have to go. Okay, take care, Callum. That looks scary? Yes, it was very scary. That was the whole point. That video is extremely unnerving. But it's so good. Like, that whole series is great. If you are a fan of analog horror, The Backrooms by Kane Pixels is an amazing time. You're going to get a really fun, really wild look into, like, craziness. Shit. When the ceiling is too large for you to be able to reasonably look and interact with. Use glow frames? Yeah, I am. I am going to use glow item frames, don't worry. I'm going to have to make a squid farm for the glow ink. Because I've got a shulker of item frames, but I have no way to make that, like, even remotely enough to make glow item frames out of them. I don't have enough ink to be able to do that. But that's okay. Okay, so, we got a large amount of space to work with. Now, I don't want to, like, inadvertently interfere with the piping, because obviously I went to a lot of trouble to lay all that piping to make it look cool. So I might have to go... Oh, shit. Oh, that's right, I used snow. I hate snow. Why did I use snow? Okay, so I could have a large hall this way, and then down to the sides I can have a staircase going down this way, and then cut it through this wall here and have a balcony looking outward. That's viable. Wish you could paste picture books in game. Oh yeah. I wish we could do paintings Haven't been involved enough in the greater community. Yeah, that's a good point. I really haven't. But I do eventually want to remedy that. Because, you know, I used to actually be a really, like, big shit poster. And, like, I would talk in general chat a lot. And pretty much up until 2019, that was always the case. And then after I got griefed, I went, you know, into hiding, basically. And then I quit the server not long after, and it was just like, what's the point? But now I kind of realized that was perhaps not a wise idea. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Break. Damn snow. Okay. Hey, nice work. Thank you, Dunners Duke. You found me via Fit. You're glad you... Oh, okay, well, good. I'm glad you did too, Glove Tubies. Center membership badge idea. Oh, good. I will happily look at it, Copperator. You usually have really nice design ideas. Do you want it to be planes? Because I have a feeling you're into planes so much that you've recommended a plane of some kind. Whoa. Oh my god, Momana's on. Huh. I didn't expect to see her. Okay, we're almost full up on garbage. How do I like the Underground Mall one? Oh man, that was amazing too. I almost want to make a replica of that mall in Minecraft. The Valley View Mall from, it was in Dallas. That was where the Valley View Mall was. The, I saw the interview that Kane Pixels gave with, Windigoon about a month ago, I guess. And, he mentioned that he had his friend go down to the, Dallas City Hall. And they got the actual blueprints of the Valley View Mall. Valley View Mall had been there for decades. There in Dallas, Texas. And they had the actual fucking blueprints. And they used that as a means of helping to replicate it, as well as also use video and pictures and the like. And so to hear... You know, Kane Pixels and his friends are the only ones with, like, a digital replica of the Valley View Mall. And that place, like, I guess any mall would be creepy as hell if you were alone in it and all that. And it's, like, totally desolate and abandoned and all that. But, like, holy shit. That's awesome. He's got a full-blown 3D Blender make replica of the Valley View Mall. Like, I want to do that in Minecraft. You know? That's not fair. I want to make my own. And I'm almost tempted to do it. Because, like, this place is huge. But I got a lot more underneath that I just genuinely don't have an immediate plan to use. Like, there's some stuff here. You know, there's the sugarcane farm. There's where I was digging everything out. But the rest of this is just, like, lush caves and giant pockets of water and other stuff that's just not being used. And, you know, this whole thing is my base. The Valley View Mall in that one video Kane just made, like, that was underground. Like, I could make a copy of the Valley View Mall right down here. If I knew how to, like, source that. Check build inspirations? Okay. Oh my god. This place is awesome. It's a massive in-person... and is used very similarly to the archiving system at the Spawnation stash. Oh, Biblioteca Vasconcelos. Okay. Yeah, that's a gigantic book repository. I don't know that I'd ever have something like that for books. But yeah, maybe. You're gonna make a video about this place and you have inspired me to archive shit in Minecraft. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, man. That's dope. Oh, the flower. Yeah, good idea. Thank you, Copperator. That is actually unironically really good. But yeah, down here, I could make the Valley View Mall or something very closely approximating it. That building was not super large. You could get away with making a good replica of that place in Minecraft, and it wouldn't take up a ton of room. At least, that's my opinion. Okay. I don't feel like counting. So we got 16 torches. Let's see how long this is. It's longer than 16. 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, it's 21 blocks long. So I'm gonna... I think that's good. So 21. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Light this up. I want these hallways to be, symmetrical. In regards to the style you were looking for, okay. You return your Space Valk backrooms concept, which I showed 2 years... Oh, yeah, I could. I could do that underneath all of this. That's a good point, Universon. I don't know that I want to, because that's a ton of quartz that I would have to farm somehow. Or source from somebody else. Not that that's impossible, just it'd be a pain in the ass. Like that was vastly just chiseled quartz. So that'd be easy to do. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. There we go. 21. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think because the back rooms are not as relevant right now, and the oldest view was more relevant, with the Valley View Mall and all that, that's honestly more interesting. Because the back rooms that I made in that one map, and I guess I should show it off real fast, what that map is. That doesn't have the greater degree of variety, of block variety and architectural variety. It's actually really, really samey. That place is still cool, but it's all kind of, it looks the same. It's more or less all the same in all directions. So I don't know. Maybe I could do that, but maybe not. We'll see. I still want to do the Valley View Mall some way. It'd be a lot of work, though, because, like, how many malls have you seen in Minecraft, you know? What are you guys eating? I'm drinking. I'm not eating anything. I'm drinking a nice chocolate latte. Made with Godiva chocolate. Sip. Hey, not Rusty. How are you? How's the museum going, Ducks? It's really, really nice. I've not made a single bit of anything yet. I've just hauled out a nice hallway. And we'll see where it takes me. Okay, let's... I gotta go dump off all this stuff. Yeah, fair. Big part of the backroom's aesthetic is the rapid shifts in appearance that don't really make sense. Right. And, you know, Valley View Mall just feels more backroomsy than the actual backrooms do in a weird, funny way. How do I feel about the possibility of team plugin being able to link base chords? Team plugin? This is the first I'm hearing about this. What? Hey, Eddie, how are you? Elaborate further, Rusty. I don't know what you're referring to. What team plugin are we? I do not understand. It's a plugin for clans. Do we have that on 2B2T? Because if we do, oh shit. I heard of the chicken event going on at spawn. No, I have not. 3, 6, 9. So it's not across. No, we don't have it. Okay, then I don't care. No offense, but like if it's not. Yes, I did. I forgot about that bathwater. Right here. Yeah, you were gone when I finished. Yeah. Hearty wonderful thanks to... Or hearty thanks to a wonderful member, Bathwater. I think it turned out really well. The only disappointing part is that there's no blackstone fence like this. But I don't know how you would make a blackstone fence in Minecraft. What recipe that would be. So like, yeah, that turned out quite good. Snow and obsidian. It's hollow inside, but you know. It does look good. Thank you so much for the idea. And thank you for being a member, Bath. Mr. Bath. But yeah, oh hey, Andrew Flames. You found it by accident. Okay. Team exploit. Okay. So is it like... Is it something you can defend against? Team create name? Oh. The command doesn't exist. Yeah, it has to be a thing on other servers, right? No problem. Sorry you weren't there and you built it. That's all right, man. You probably had to leave and do stuff. I understand. I don't demand people join and stay here forever. You know, people got stuff to do, lives to attend to, etc. It's not on 2B2T. Okay. It is easy to defend against. Okay. Class has been kind of a bitch. Yep. It's about to be finals really, really, really soon. So, you know, poorly hosted servers like Mine Hut. Yuck. Yeah, if it's not on 2B2T, it's not exactly a big deal. But I guess as long as it's not something we got to worry about, that's probably a good thing. I don't know. I'm grateful it's not on 2B2T, if that's the case. I would hate for something that, you know, poorly implemented to be a source of problems, which it most certainly would be. It would suck, yeah. Me when no coordinate exploit, yeah, exactly. I'm happy there's no coordinate exploit right at the moment. At least not a known one. Really makes you think, though. Like, ever since NOCOM, I guess there will always just be this perpetual paranoia about, well, what about the next big, you know, insert exploit here? Like, there will always be that thought in the back of your head. Like, there's no big problem going on right now, but what if? And yeah, like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of waiting for NOCOM 2 Electric Boogaloo. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that's just whack. Or no, let's use the granite. Not that if there was such a thing, you could really do anything about it, but God, that's annoying. Someone said MunMap is more serious compared to NOCOM. Really? Oh, hey, Jade. I don't know enough about whatever it was the Spawn Masons had in 112. What is MunMap other than that one account? Like, can access the database of how many chests in a particular area? Or, yeah. So is that how that worked? I'm actually kind of waiting for, you know, the other shoe to drop on that. Farms and ores, okay. Duped ore boxes. Oh. So is that how they were able to figure out where people were? A lot of them. Okay. That's wild. I'm so glad that was not. And they were all destroyed. Okay. Ooh, no. Oh man, I don't know, man. This is a wild thing. It's talking about 780,000 miles. Oh, okay. I see. I thought you were talking about an exploit. Well, at any rate, it's a bad day when people like the Spawn Masons and others have access to everything under the sun. I'm just waiting for more of that to come out of the woodwork. And people, you know, reveal, oh yeah, I had a thing the whole time. I've actually got everybody's coordinates. You know, you pay me $1 million each and, you know, I won't blow up your base. That kind of shit. Like, have we seen people try and unironically take bases, hold bases hostage? Actually, the exploit's still workable in 112 chunks. Okay. Pop up cord sex dupe lake. Sure, whatever. Yeah, it sucks to lose something very far away. Oh man, you ain't kidding. Makes me happy that so far I've not been like visited by anybody bad, and nothing bad has really like happened. I fully expected this place to go up in smoke after like 2 months, but here we are, and it's almost 2.5 months now, and nobody's. Not that I want that, but that I'm surprised. You know, Masons just steal shit for gringotts. Okay, that explains it. You sure they don't grief, though? I'm pretty sure they grief a lot. Ah, oh, fuck. Howdy, El Cayman. How are you? I should start acting like AI, Jack, just for El Cayman's sake. Yeah, Gringotts is, like, wild. No way. Yes, way. What do you think about why do we build on 2GT? Will it be all destroyed one day or just never log back in? What was it all for? Oh, shit. AI is confusing. Well, it's because it's not human. Yeah, I mean, I'm shocked, but, you know. I make bases because it's fun to make stuff. Like, I don't mind so much. It's, I mean, I don't want shit getting griefed or anything. But, like, it's for the enjoyment of creating, you know. The act of creating something is better than destroying. Even though it's not nearly the same in terms of, like, return on investment. Proper creation takes a lot of time and effort, and people tend to recognize that over long enough period of time. So I don't know. I feel like the argument is pretty well, why do anything? Like, why live? Why breathe? Why are you alive? You're just going to die one day, right? Well, it's the same idea for building on 2BGT. Like, it's all going to go up in smoke. It probably will. So you may as well, you know, enjoy it. There's no sense in giving up. I mean, you can give up. I don't recommend it, but, you know. You think that every day. Yeah. That's some good existentialism right there. It's, it takes a lot to overcome that, sort of, I don't know, it's almost soul-crushing if you're not careful. Because there are a lot of people out there who can't really, like, come to terms with the idea that everything will end. And so they question the idea of, in the face of living, in the face of, you know, something like 2B2T, why bother? But that defeats the point, you know? You're missing the point. It's about the journey, it's not so much the destination. At least that's how I believe it. That's what I believe. Hey, JDR Pro, how are you? Wouldn't give up till you push too far? I mean, I guess, but even then, even if pushed too far, I would probably still not, hopefully not give up. I don't know. It's too hard to know until you're pushed too far. You can say I wouldn't do X until suddenly you're in that situation, but you won't really know. So I don't know. I would hope you don't. That's really all I can say. Jack, does pineapple belong on pizza? Probably not. I feel like if you're into that sort of thing, fine. It's obviously a very acquired taste. I don't prefer it. But I know some people who do, my mother being one of them. And I'm just like, have at it, I guess. But we don't get something like that, ever. But I could see someone wanting that, but I'm not, like, into it myself. So, I don't know. Your mileage may vary, I guess. Your mile. Shut up, L. Cayman. It belongs in your mouth. Jacktherippa, thank you. I don't care about pineapple pizza that much because it's just not my thing, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you, you know, what you should or shouldn't do. That doesn't really matter to me. Jack, the kids are calling 2BGT the what? That stupid little heart thing is in the way. The new hood. I don't know. You used to hate it over the years, but it's slowly become your favorite flavor. Really? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Jack, you should start a mini-series of interviewing community members. Like Dark and Phospho to make a little video segment. Okay. Maybe I will. Pineapple on pizza has to go with ham, so it's Hawaiian. Why ham? What is it with ham? I'm not that much into ham, but like on a Meat Lovers, I like ham. But I like all meats, so I don't really care. Yeah, I know, right? Jumping and placing is awful, isn't it? But I built this ceiling just a tad bit too high, so I gotta pay for it. Okay, so I'm gonna make the floors and ceilings diorite. Because I want to have this be relatively like that video that I showed off about 20 minutes ago. Pineapple carries it? Really? Huh. Never had pineapple on pizza. I've had pineapple flavored stuff. I've never eaten actual pineapple. So I'm not really like concerned with it. You also like ham. Okay. I think you should put whatever you want on pizza, even if it's not edible. Whatever you want. Sure, whatever, Travis, you fence sitter. You sitter on fences. I think you should just do whatever, with no regard for human life or anything. I mean, since we're all in that mood to, you know, just live however you want, may as well, right? No, but in all honesty, pizza has been such a polarizing topic in like the last year or two. Pineapple on pizza being especially egregious. Nobody really gives a shit. I least of all. Like, I eat pepperoni by like the bag full. I love pepperoni on pizza. I love, you know, Italian sausage. I love like all of that shit. It really does not matter to me as long as I'm happy with what I get. And I suspect most people are like that. As long as I get what I want, it doesn't matter. That's, I hope, how most people see it. Fuck out of here. God, I hate skeletons. Okay, wall colors. I'm thinking andesite with some deep slate. Let's get some of this. Okay, now for the walls, that's actually very important because I'm gonna have... Oh, this is how it actually looks, I see. Oh, yeah, because I have the darkness setting. So this is how it looks when it's like properly gloomy. Because I'm gonna have the map arts hanging in little cubbies, so like use smooth deep slate for the walls. Maybe. Okay, and then I'm gonna like line around this edge here. Stay safe, Reg. What now? Oh, hey, Reg. You're currently driving your car unregistered and you've passed a police car. He didn't notice. Oh my god. Yeah, you got really lucky, man. Why would you like drive it unregistered? That's such a risk. You're a risk taker. Yeah, they'll fine you extra hard if they find out you're an unregistered driver. Like, stay safe, man. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna have this little cubby-looking thing. Oh, wait, I see now. I see the problem. Perfect. Pineapple is dope. Kiwi fruit. I'm trying to think if I've ever eaten kiwi. I want to say I have, but kiwi's not like something I've considered as a pizza ingredient. I mean, I know the pineapple on pizza crowd have gotten like really out of hand, so I'm wondering, like, is kiwi even comparable? I don't know. Is this all just going to be another forced, you know, answer the question, Cox gun kind of thing? Like, I personally don't care. Again, Eat whatever you want to eat. It does not matter to me. Get that in there. Okay. Opinions on the chicken war. Hello, Bezo. I don't know what the chicken war is about. Someone fill me in on that. I've heard about it, but like I've not gotten details, so I can't really say what's happening. Like, what's happened? I'm out of the loop on this one. I've heard there is a war and chickens are involved. And that's all I know. Actually, wait. Let me get rid of this. But yeah, what's with the chicken war, main? Tell me. Spread the juicy gossip or whatever. Whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. Why are people warring over chicken? Did Tyson spike their prices or something? Toker and a few others are making chicken lag machines. Really? Me and Kit are freeing them. Since no entity cramming limits. Oh my god, there's not an entity cramming limit anymore? What? That's based. Holy shit, I hated the entity cramming limit. Toker's on Team Slave Chickens. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, Toker's an older player like me, so I don't expect him to, like, care. Like, oftentimes things like this are a means to an end. Because he knows people will be bothered by it. One by one block no entity cramming. Oh, really? Free the chickens. Okay. I don't give a shit either way. They're just chickens, but sure. Or a ladder. Ooh. So cramming doesn't occur in a ladder or in a vine. Interesting idea. Oh no, did that not... Ah, fucking ghost blocks. There we go. Now that's a discovery. Oh, shit. So, does this just, like, destroy your frame rate? Like, lag machine in what way? Because I got 20 TPS. Like, I'm not concerned with that. Is this just a go to spawn, lose your FPS kind of thing? Or, like, what? What made me want to change my skin? I didn't change my skin. This is an old skin on an older account. This is not Jack the Ripper. This is my alt Berserker. I've had this since 2012. I haven't used this account since 2019. So I decided last month that, or rather at the beginning of this month, that when priority expired on Jack, I would hop on this old ass alt that I've not used in years, and I would move it to the base. And now I'm riding out the rest of the priority. Because why not? Ah, shit. Here we go. Okay, looks pretty cool. Dump a shit ton of shit ton of chickens. A shit ton of chickens into a 1x1 vined block in a chicken farm, and you got an infinite cooked amount of chicken. Okay. Sounds dope. Yes, my Jack the Ripper. Oh, that one. Oh, I changed that years ago, man. Personal branding. That's really the only reason. I changed it for branding reasons. Fit just straight up disappeared. He's around from what I understand. He's on Twitch doing his thing. I can't really tell you what that's, like, gonna amount to. He's working on a video about the Spawn Mason exploit. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hold on just a sec. I'm gonna go get a straw. There we go. I figured this is probably smarter to just use a straw. There we go. Now then, avatar jitter background. I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm moving. I'm alive. I promise. Why is Joe Biden creepy? Because he's demented. Unironically, he has a form of dementia, and it is obviously affecting him. Whether or not, like, that's going to mean anything, I don't know. I will say this. That's probably the beginning of the end for that poor man. Dementia tends to affect everybody weirdly and differently, but it becomes pretty obvious after a while when someone has a form of dementia. And it's painfully obvious Joe Biden has a form of dementia. Now, will that amount to anything? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. It's scary because no one in a position like that should... Oh, fucking hell, stop jittering me. No one in a position of power like that should have any sort of mental health issue like that. Or in the case of Joe Biden, you know, that's a physiological health issue too. Oh yeah, you forget. I'm here, Super Zach. Welcome back. Trump next round? Possibly. We'll see. I'm gonna wait because we're a year out. We are unironically 1 full year out from the election. So like, there's no point in making any distinctions or drawing any lines yet, because we don't know how it's all gonna shape up yet. Polls and all that shit a year out are meaningless. Things change on a dime in the political world. I do not, for any minute, any length of time, to make my mind up this far out. Like, I laugh and I point at all the dumb shit that inevitably happens. But I am not, like... I'm going for whatever will work, basically. And right now, I have no idea what to expect. Of course, no one does. You know, nobody's got a crystal ball that can tell you what'll happen. Reagan had crazy dementia. Yeah, toward the end, but what in the hell? Let me the fuck go, you piece of shit. Jittering me on a half slab. What the fuck? I'm so sick of that. Yeah, toward the very end, you could tell he was demented. Also, that was like 40-something years ago. Like, they couldn't treat or handle dementia like we can now. So it may not matter. Like, medical advancements may just make it an irrelevant topic. America's getting more expensive. Trudeau's ruining everything. Yeah, that's how a lot of the globalist leaders act. They are indoctrinated toward an opinion. And they're very authoritarian. What in the fuck is happening? Why can't I move? It's this exact spot. Is there something here I don't know about? It's very weird. Oh, but yeah. I feel bad for anyone in Canada. You guys are probably being economically destroyed right now. Did I see the other architecture update you did? I may have. I don't know yet. The world will rebound for the better once the younger people come into positions of power. We'll see about that. I don't know. Hey, Rob. How are you? Night's going well. Did I ever get anything from you yet for a membership shrine, Rob? I don't know. Have I? No pressure on that. What's it like in America? It depends on where you live. It really isn't a unified, you know. See, that's what makes America such a good country. There are parts of it that you can find if you're willing to go out and look. There are parts of it that are different enough from other parts of it that if you're not satisfied with one state, you can just vote with your feet and go somewhere else. Now, I say that very loosely because some places are so prohibitively expensive that you can just be a hostage in that state. But that is not a universality. You are not guaranteed to be a hostage in a state. Some states are objectively better than others. The state I live in, I guess there's nothing wrong with saying Mississippi. I'm perfectly content with Mississippi. I'll probably stay here for many, many more years. I don't know exactly how long. It depends on what happens economically, like politically. It could change drastically, but it could also not change drastically. Like, I don't know. I'm all right with it, but Mississippi may not be your cup of tea. I just go out there, find something you're in favor of, and go from there. There's not much else I can say. Like, that's life. Not everywhere is going to be amicable to what you feel and believe. You have to, sometimes a long, long time, you have to go out of your way and examine what's right for you. Yeah, it's very different state by state. Yee, 2024. Oh, isn't he clever? Isn't, oh, fucking hell. I keep pulling out my headphones. Anyway, isn't this Arthur guy such a jokester? He's voting for Yee, even though he doesn't live in the United States. I could tell you where he lives, but I don't think he'd be too appreciative of that. Here in Mexico, we have a kind of mid, not bad, and not good either. Yep. That's pretty much how it is when you're ruled by the cartels. I'm shocked that you guys even have elections in Mexico. There's no way in hell like that place is free. Y'all do, however, need the Freedom Brigade to come in and find oil in your backyard so that everything can, that you all can become a vassal state of the United. I'm just kidding. No, in all honesty, though, you all have to. In Mexico, you guys need to kick the cartels to the curb. I think you guys really need to get your cartel problem on lockdown. I don't know how you do that. I fully admit, I'm talking out of my ass on that one. I could not, for the life of you, or me, tell you how to go about that. I did not say Yee for president. I'm parodying what Arthur said. I'm not actually in favor of Yee for president. Yee is moronic. Cartels have been losing power recently. Really? Wow, this is the first I'm hearing of that. Okay. Good. I'm happy to hear that. I would much rather they forever, do what El Salvador has been doing to their drug gang problems. When I heard El Salvador was, really wrapping them the fuck up, that's when I was like, we might be in for a decent change in political climate. Things might actually be getting good. But then again, I don't know. It's too early to tell. So, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but El Salvador doing what they did for their gang population is a model for the rest of the world. Maybe do that. Maybe just take all your gangs, round them up at gunpoint, and just toss them into a gigantic prison. And just keep them on lockdown forever. DEA is more involved than you might think. Really? Good. They keep that shit on the lockdown, or on the lockdown, on the lowdown. They don't talk about that. You don't hear about any of this here in the United States. I don't know if that's a media problem or if that's just, use scaffolding. Oh, why aren't you using the thing I want you to use? No. I want to jump like a rabbit because I have the soul of a rabbit. Or some other dumb furry shit. I don't know. Make up your own explanation. No, but in all honesty, I'm too lazy to use scaffolding. Lamau. I should probably use scaffolding, though. Ah, chocolate. Chocolat. Okay, I really want to use iron trapdoors for under here. Like right there. Because like I'm going to knock those out and put sea lanterns in there. I wish we had spotlights. This would be so fucking good for like spotlights. Like a block that casts a light source on the opposite block. And like it has an angling type of thing. That, or a directional angling type of thing. And you could place it down and it would cast a spot or cast a light source when it hits a block on the opposite side. So I guess it would have to raycast. I don't know. Am I on my own Discord? I'm on, I have a lot of other Discords. What's my opinion on Spawn having livestock? It's interesting. Because people for a very long time were very anti making Spawn, you know, hospitable. I don't think it really matters anymore because the spawn rates have been so, you know, increased. I don't know. We'll see. It probably isn't important in the long term. I mean, it's not like having livestock, you know, has kept people from escaping spawn. Okay, does this hit? No, it does not hit into the copper. I'm thinking in this wall segment here, I'll have the staircase going down. Police have been doing many operations to capture the leaders of various cartels. So far, it's been successful. Really? I am stunned. I'm so glad to hear that, though. You don't hear about it at all in the United States. But I'm very happy that there are efforts being made and that people are not, like, getting away with shit they could get away with 10 years ago. Like, I am very glad that that's going by the wayside. That's what your cat said before taking the plate on your table instead of your cue. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Damn it. Half slabs. It's more peaceful now. Okay. Why do people from other countries think that New Mexico is in Mexico? I have no idea. They don't know any better. That's just how it is. Like, how much geography are you aware of, June, in France? How well familiar are you with the geography of Russia? Like, could you name Russian states on a map? Like, could you name all the Japanese prefectures? Of course not. It's just a matter of, yeah, that's not a thing I deal with, so why would I know that? It's not relevant to my life or my country or any of that. And, yeah, fair enough. Why do people in other countries not know about everything about my country? Isn't my country the most important thing in the world? That's how that sounds. Like, ultimately, no one cares. You deal with whatever you deal with in your daily life, and that's all that matters. But it's still, like, kind of interesting to at least know about other countries in passing. It's not mandatory to, but, you know. It's funny to see the mistakes foreigners make when you ask them, you know, name such and such on a map. And it's an American something or another. But you can't really blame them for not knowing. There we go. Yeah, I want that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay out a bunch of, like, spots where I want map art to be. So I'm going to inlay them on this wall. And then obviously on this wall. And then over here. We'll see. Ribbit. Man, fuck scaffolding. I am a goddamn rabbit or frog or whatever it was that that one dude said. So I'm just gonna jump. I don't blame you. You're just wondering. Now you feel stupid. I'm so sorry. Making you feel stupid was not my intention. But it's kind of obvious. You don't really care too much about foreign nations that much. If you're traveling or you seek, things in that nation, that makes sense. But your average person's got nothing to do with there. Because of course not. They don't live there. Yeah, I want to bounce. Bouncing is awesome. I wish life was filled with nothing but bouncy castles. Like everywhere you went, every surface, just a bouncy castle. So you would never worry about landing and falling to your death. Everywhere is just bouncy. That would be dope. There we go. 6. It's green because speed mining. Yes, that's what that is. That was the block, because that was stone. That was the block I originally broke. So if I turn off speed mine, it disappears. If I break another block, it goes to that one. Booty. Ah. That's true discs. Truer words have never been spoken. Okay. No, not that. Not that. It's... No, not skin. Where's the video? There it is. Okay. Let's make it like 32. It's like I want it to look as it actually is. I was using something of like a Fulbright effect with my shaders. This is how it would actually be. Like if I turn this off. If I turn off the shaders, that's more accurate to how it would actually appear. Oops, Fulbright. Shaders. Wah! There we go. So yeah, now it's a matter of marking out where I want the paintings to go. He did not say booty. I did. I said booty. Who gives a shit? It's just booty. Back in the 8th grade, you took geography, you knew a lot, but then you forgot it all. I mean, that's life. There's a lot of stuff in school you will forget that you learned. Because who cares? Like, school is not realistic. School teaches you a lot of stuff you will never make use of. And so you will forget it. Because, of course, how are you supposed to make use of something that you cannot make, you have no practical value for? So, of course, over time, you're going to forget stuff you learned in school, and as a result, you will not know. That's pretty basic. I mean, it's just inevitable. It's not wrong. It's not bad. It's unfortunate, but, I find that hilarious. They make you go to school for what? Including college, like 17, 18 years? Possibly more, depending on how much you end up, depending on your degree and all that shit. They make you go to school for so long and you do so many things, and 80 to 90% of it you will forget. Simply because it'll either not be relevant to your job, or it won't help you in any meaningful way. And of course you'll forget it. It's really a shame. But oh fuck. But what can you do, There's no helping that. We humans don't have, 50 billion gigabytes of HD space in our brains to fill up. Brains don't work that way. They're not data driven, in other words. Is there anything you think is truly important that should be taught in schools that isn't? Oh, there are many, many things that are not taught in school that are extremely important that you will have to go out of your way to learn anything about. For example, informed financial decisions. How to avoid taking on excessive amounts of debt you cannot hope to pay back. Risk versus reward, like all sorts of things that are just not taught well. Like, not at all. Fuck, where's my cobblestone? Oh, god damn it, no. Fucking speed mine. Don't do speed, kids. Okay, did I pick it up? No, I didn't. It's right there. Well, okay, there it is. On the bright side, I can easily throw all this junk back. But yeah, like, that's just to name a handful of things that could be and should be taught, but it isn't. Phew, okay. Well, that was annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. All right, what was that? Oh. What was I going to do? I was going to get iron. Iron for trapdoors. Chemistry is pointless? No, not really. You need stuff for certain things depending on what you choose to do. But if you're not going to choose to do that thing, then yeah, it's worthless to you. That makes sense. But it all heavily depends on what direction you're going in. What are you going to do or pursue in your life? And they make you go to a lot of extra trouble. And it's silly. Like, there's a lot of chemistry stuff that I love. Funny enough, I learned a lot of chemistry stuff. A lot of the things I learned through YouTube. I did not learn in school. Not to the degree they would have liked. And, you know, but I've been out of public school for well over a decade now, so I don't really give a shit. Like, I can get mad and hold it against the school system that they did not really treat me or teach me super great. But I feel like that's a waste of time because I'm not in school anymore. So what am I, you know, what's the value in worrying over something that doesn't really affect me any longer? As for you Zoomers and those of you Gen Alpha, you know, you people who are either about to enter the really big schools, like you're in middle school, you're about to enter high school, you are in high school, something like that. Like, I feel bad for you guys, but just know that you're not going to get a good education. You're just not in public school. You'll either get a good education in college or you will get a good education separate from that. Like I said, I learned a lot of things through YouTube because there are some absolutely phenomenal videos out there that lay out so much more information in such a better formatting. And you're not going to get the same level that you would get, you know, from that in a public school setting. You're just not. Feel like people remember information and think is interesting to them. Yes, exactly, Fast Fencing. Also welcome. Go to campus already so you know. Yeah, exactly. Like, the majority of what you do, you're probably going to have an interest in that thing already. You know what I mean? It's not something you're learning because you have to. It's because you want to. And that's just not common. Okay, I need... Like, this is something they also really don't tell you or teach you very well in school. And that's the idea that you have to want something. In other words, things don't just fall into your lap. You have to want, and by want, I mean you have to have the desire and drive to go out of your way to achieve that something. And there are a lot of people out there that have just been kind of, I don't know, fooled, maybe the right word, not properly explained to. Just, life does not hand you things on a silver platter. If you want something in life, you are just going to have to go out of your way and get it. You're going to have to put forward whatever effort is demanded of you to get it. And see, this is another very valuable thing that no one will teach you. And that is, everything has an opportunity cost. Everything that you do will demand something of you. And oftentimes, you'll get to that thing and realize partway through, oh, I have to really give up something in order to gain whatever it is that I'm trying to get. Yikes. I don't want to do that. I don't want to give up that much information or that much time or that much money or that much whatever. And that's really how it is. Like, there are so many things in life you will not be able to get. And you will never get them. And by get, I don't necessarily mean understand, I mean obtain. Mastery. The ability to wield as you decide. There are so many things in life you will not ever have simply because it will be so much of you. You don't have enough time. You don't have enough money. You don't have enough lifespan. You don't have enough whatever that thing is. And as a result, you're going to have to pass it up. You're going to have to give it up. Like if I want a Bugatti Veyron, one of the fastest cars in the world, what would that ask of me? Well, you can go and look up a sticker price. You can go look up a dealership that has one, all that. But it's more complicated than that. It's not just where is it? How much money is it? It's, okay, here's the thing that I wish. Here's the object of my desire. Here's what I want to do. What do I have to get there? What do I have to do to get there? How much trouble is it to do all this? And there are all sorts of little hidden, unforeseen things that will slip you up. Problems that will arise last minute, things of that nature. And at a certain point, you have to ask yourself, is it worth it to bother? Sometimes you say yes, in which case, have at it. But that's something they really just don't tell you in school. They will fill your head with this silly notion of you can be anything. You can go anywhere. You can do anything. You can change the world. I'm sorry, not really. That's actually probably a lie, if I'm being honest. There are so many things that are going to be out of your reach. And you're just going to have to accept that. And that's life. I feel really bad for people who have not yet understood that. That said, if you know your limits, if you know and understand, I can't have everything, it makes making decisions a lot easier. Because, yeah, it may suck that you'll never be a movie star. But if you accept that, and you come to that understanding early, that frees you from ever having to really truly concern yourself with it. And you can devote that energy and time to something else, something more worth your while. Something you might actually be able to do. Instead of just, worrying over a lover you can never have. Something like that. Like, that's a very easy thing to go, oh man, if only this person could fall in love with me. Like, I think that's probably the biggest waste of time, is not adequately determining what you can and can't do with your life. What is and is not achievable. And that's really kind of something that schools don't want to teach you. Simply because they fed you the lie that you're special, you can do anything, you can achieve anything, you can go anywhere, you can blah, 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 blah. No. That is a flat out lie. The world does not work that way. Now, the human experience has been broadened greatly in the last 200 years. Today, there are so many more things available to you than were available 50 years ago, let alone 100. So, in some way, they're kind of right. But it's not a universal truth. You can go anywhere, you can be anything, you can whatever. It's a juggling act to figure out what is and isn't achievable in your life. And that's okay. Oh, fuck. This is not... Huh? Did I mess up the... Oh, I messed up the patterning. It's every other one. Huh. Oh, this is where it gets off kilter. Oh. Well, shit. Oh, that's annoying. So yeah, like, the biggest and best thing that should be taught but isn't is the fact that you're going to have to learn to properly measure and assess what you're capable of and how far you are capable of going in your life. And school will not give you the tools to be able to make that judgment accurately. That's the worst part. It won't be kind to you. I wish that wasn't the case, but sadly it is. So that's a you thing. You're going to have to figure that out for yourself. How to best assess what you are capable of, where to go, what you want to do, etc. Oh. All right. Women can work. Yes, you can work, but will you want to work? Some of the biggest problems in school systems are bullying, school staff who don't care, and a lot of other... Oh yeah, there's a lot of that too. For starters, you're not allowed to discipline students like you should be. There's a huge lack of discipline just in kids in general, and that's a huge issue because that's a learning distraction. That's a an overarching problem with people. Like, dysfunctional students become dysfunctional adults. Jack, recalculate the entire thing? Yeah, I did. Another center of symmetry. Yeah. No, this is symmetrical. It works. I like it. Looks fine to me. Now, should I expand? Oh, I can't. Women have OnlyFans. I hate how teachers don't discipline students. Yeah, exactly. That's a huge problem. You cannot learn in an environment with distractions like that. People who are just unruly as all get out. Into the other side. I don't know. We'll see. I can't expand this wall out because this wall is only a few blocks before we get to the ocean. So I can't really do that. I'm going to have like a little U-turn hallway that runs this way and then goes down. So we'll see. Is it possible to replace the museum at all? It's a bad idea? What? What are you talking about? Why is it a bad idea? It looks fine to me. I like it. I'm keeping it. Back in my day, old man. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Your head out? Okay, take care, Rusty. I'm sorry you have a migraine. All right. Hopefully I didn't cause said migraine. Okay. Let's see here. Don't let the haters hate. Nah, I'm not worried about hate. Don't worry. Helena just has her opinion. I'm not worried about it. Okay, from here, let's get some soul lanterns. Where did I put those? I had a bunch of soul lanterns somewhere. It's not hate to suggest it's a bad idea, but you should elaborate at least. I mean, this isn't a bad idea, but like I understand. If you're not a fan of it personally, you know, that's fine. But I'm keeping it because I like it. You're heading out. Okay, take care, Glubtoobies. You are a goat. Also, you're amazing. Okay. I think we can do something like this. No way, he's completely lost it. What are you talking about? The goat thing? I was just joking. You have school this week? Oh, man. It's Thanksgiving week, Jade. How do you still have school? You should be out of school. Okay. That's 20 soul lanterns. A few more. Well, you know, hopefully the rest of the week goes smoothly. It's really tough when, like, especially I remember when I was in school, in public school, when it was like minutes, hours, days, whatever before like Christmas vacation, for example. How it just felt increasingly as time, or especially with summer vacation, how hours or minutes and days before felt like they were worthless. Like, why am I here? What's the point? Just give us the vacation already. And it just felt like, especially after exams, like it was pointless. Staying there was no longer worth my time. What if we do the stairs 3 block wide, and there will be the center for the candle on the other side? 3 block wide? Nah. Because I plan on displaying a large map art here, and it will need this space. That goat sound was something silly. Yes, that's the point. Matrix, why am I here? Why are we here? Just to suffer. Just dump off those there. Man, I wish you could put blocks of glass in front of map arts, but sadly it would crush it. We don't have finals till after New Year's. What? You don't have finals until after New Year's? What the fuck? What sort of wacky school do you go to? I've never had an exam after New Year's. Like, even when I was in a school system that went all year around and not just semester-wise, even then it was like somewhat sensible to have only it be, you know, you were only in, how do I put this? You were only in school for so long, and so you would only have like, you were only tested up to a certain amount of school itself. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Jacktherippa map art. Paper. Speed limit. Emma Watson. Younger Hunger. Dead Inside. Oh yeah, the Pokemon card. Yeah, let's go with that one. On your previous schools. Oh yeah, it's probably to do with where you live. Like every school system in different parts of the country act, you know, differently. So some places will do that. I'm not sure, what did I go to school for? I was originally a pre-pharmacy student, and I got very disillusioned with pre-pharmacy because pharmacy is a nightmare. I worked pharmacy for 10 years almost, And it was to the point where it was like, yikes, I don't want to be in this any longer. And so I got out of that, and then I changed my major. And basically, now that I'm going for a biology degree now. Let's do Jez 4 was here. Anyway, and so it's more of a, like, I can see how different things are. Like, I'm so glad I'm not going for what I was going for. Like, all it took was having a job in pharmacy to understand how messed up it is. Sadly, like, pharmacy is going down the toilet. I'm glad, because I was originally going to become a pharmacist way back when. But then... Oh, that's a big Mapart. I can't have that there. It was really kind of silly because my mother, when I was in high school, was like, "Hey, little Jack, what do you want to be when you grow up? What are you?" Because I was like a sophomore going on junior year, and so at about that time, you know, I only had a year and some change left, about 2 years actually, of high school left, and so at that point, oh, that's my destroyed one. Oh, okay. And so at that point, I was like, well, yeah, what do I want to do? And so my mother just basically said, you know, you should become a pharmacist. That's, you know, a big money maker. Some other dumb stuff like that was just like very ill-informed. And so I was just like, yeah, okay, that sounds cool. And pharmacy ended up not being anything like what I was told. And next thing I know, I'm like, I'm being encouraged, you know, get a job as a pharmacist, farm tech, to help, you know, earn money, and also to actually figure out if you want this as a career. And I'm so glad I followed that advice, because as it turns out, no, I actually did not want a career in pharmacy. I thought I did, but that's just because I was told that's what you should aim for, not because it was genuinely a good idea. Like, there was once upon a time, you could get a pharmacy thing, you know, a job / degree, for like only an additional 2 years of work and in school. And then, slowly but surely, getting a job in pharmacy became a greater and greater task with more and more schooling behind it, which unfortunately means more and more money, because you got to pay for that schooling. And pretty soon, it became not worth it. And so I kind of got an eyeful of how bad being in a pharmacy position could end up becoming. And well, at a certain point, I realized, yeah, this isn't for me. So I changed. God, am I so glad I didn't lock myself into that, because that would have been $100,000, maybe more, dollars of debt that I would have gone into, plus also the fact that I probably wouldn't have had good enough grades, because now it's super high end. Being a pharmacist is a very in-demand job now. And so going into pharmacy is not only harder to achieve, it was also a far more expensive, far less rewarding endeavor. So at a certain point, I was just like, yeah, there's no value to this. So I jumped out of that. And I decided to try becoming a content creator. So eventually, you know, I've not looked back, honestly. Like, it got to the point where it was like, I was literally told, you know, if it's going to take that much time and that much effort to become a pharmacist, why not just become a doctor instead? Because you'll be going for the same amount of time, if not more, or well, probably not more, but certainly equal. And you'll be just as much money in debt. What's the point? And so I kind of thought, yeah, that's a good question. What was the point? And so I'm very, very happy I didn't commit to that idea. School will eat you alive if you let it. Oh wait, no, this is the museum. Franknificence Museum. Okay. Yeah, that's what this is. This is Franknificence Museum. That's going to take a lot of space. Before the museum was griefed, Frank made a gigantic map art of the whole place. On your previous school, there was a week before vacation that was completely filler. We literally didn't do anything. It's just being there. Yep. Yep. That's how it is. Hi, you saw me on Adal's video. Oh, well, welcome. Welcome, Arjurberg. I don't know. I can't say your name. Maybe I could be an actor or a writer. God, no. You're not sure what you want to do, Jade? Yeah, that's pretty understandable. It's very difficult in this day and age to really figure out what you want to do. You're probably, yeah, I mean, you're not, but like, unless you're one of the really lucky few who like know what they want to do immediately, you're probably going to have to do a lot of soul searching and just general figuring out of, you know, what you enjoy looking at, doing, seeing, etc. Like, it's not an easy answer. It just isn't. Oh, this is that Imperium map. Shit. That's also a big map. I want to mostly do the 1x1s here. I want you for Imperium. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but like, that's life. There are no easy questions, or there are no easy answers. Only answers that require more of you than you're willing to give. And that maybe, just maybe, you'll find an answer or two and be able to live by it. But there are a lot of people out there who have no idea what they want to be or how they want to go about life or any of that. And it's unfortunate, but if you're willing to put in the work and do the soul searching, you might just be able to have a career. Smurf Cat, yes. Somebody made Smurf Cat. Who the fuck knows when? A long time ago. Probably many months now. There's no chance to get work like that? Yeah, I understand. Oh, how many shulkers of art did I get, Matt? Oh boy. I had a very, very generous donation from someone. Okay, so these are just the ones that I had collected prior. These are all the ones that I got donated. I haven't combed through every single one of them yet, but I'm gonna. Harry Potter, the Fox map art. I saw a Fox map art at, I want to say it was Franknificence Museum. Same for the Harry Potter museum or map art. Like, there are so many good ones out there. Some of these are not safe for work, so I'm going to have to comb through those afterward and make a not safe for work section that I never step foot in on stream. We'll see. How do I get money? Content creation, even 1,000 views? Yeah, I know. It's very difficult. My goal is to get enough YouTube members and go from there. That's more or less my current objective. Who gave them to me? It was Pale Blue Zebra. He donated a lot of those. He accrued a lot of them. I do watch what? Oh, Smurf Cat. I'm aware of lessons in meme culture. Feel like you've been very lucky with your career. Yes, you have. You've been very lucky, Travis. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being lucky and stumbling into something that you enjoy. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's life, you know? Sometimes you immediately get something for like little effort, and it's not until many years later you realize how much trouble it would have been to figure it out, so to speak. And in a lot of ways, it's not fair. You know, you were handed a valuable thing on what is effectively a silver platter. You know, you didn't have to work for it all. But like, that's not a crime. It hurts, Especially if you're not one of these people. Oh shit, I meant to make this one of the bigger map arts. Okay, so we got a 2x2 here. So this is a 2x2. So I got like 5. And then Miku is a 2x2, so I can do Miku as well. 2x2 on one side, 2x2 on the other side, with a little bit of the space in the middle. That'll work. So, like, don't feel ashamed for having gotten lucky with something. Geezer Town is also 2x2. It's not really your fault or your problem that other people don't know what they want to be or how they want to live. So, don't feel bad, basically. But yes, you have been very, very, very lucky. But I also feel like I've been lucky because I only had to reevaluate once. You know? Like, I was told in high school, hey, Jack, you should become a pharmacist. And I just blindly followed that. And if I had carried through with that, I would have blindly followed it to my own detriment. But I got lucky by figuring it out ahead of time that this isn't something I wanted to do. And that's okay. I did not need to go through some harsh, soul searching as an adult. I was very lucky to have figured this out ahead of time. There are a lot of people who aren't that lucky. They have to screw around and stumble around in the dark, blind, for years before it finally hits them what they want to do or how they want to be. That's okay. That is unfortunate, but that's okay. I feel like it's kind of a disservice to a lot of the youth that they have to make up their minds at 18 or 16 or whatever. They're not ready. You're not capable of knowing what you want to do or be. At least not most of the time. Some people do know what they want to be or do at that age. But they are a rare, rare exception. They are not the rule. Most people at that age are blind and dumb. But, it's okay. You don't have to know everything by that age. You can figure it out. Give yourself time. I should go focus on my feet position to see the entire map art. What are you talking about? On a less school life-oriented topic, you're very excited for tomorrow's user worlds. Oh yeah. You've been working hard on that, Copperator. Oh, I know what okay, I'm going to turn these into stairs so that the segment here does not intervene. Yeah, that'll allow you to see the map arts a little bit better from down here. There we go. Speed limit, 50. 50 what? 50 blocks an hour? 50 blocks a second? 50 blocks a day? How slow am I supposed to go here? Bro, I've known what I wanted to be since you were 5. Yeah, you're in the extreme minority, rat fucker. Most people don't know that. Most people aren't that lucky to have discovered what they want to be that young. Good for you. I'm really happy you got that kind of insight early. And I mean really, really, really early. But most people aren't that lucky. It could be so much worse, though. Okay. Miku, bottom right, top right. Where'd it go? Bottom left. Top left. Here we go. Okay. That works. And then we can do ruling faction, which is 6 maps, and I believe that one's more vertical. Ah, fuck. Stole my pickaxe. Yeah, okay. And then Geezer Town. What one was this? Oh, that's right. Ruling faction. This is ruling faction, isn't it? Or no, it's a different map art entirely. Oh, shit. Okay, ruling faction is different from this one. What one was this one, then? Pretty sure this one's vertical. It's a 2x3. It's like right there. Or no, maybe it's just a 2x2. Yeah, it's a 2x2. Okay. Yeah, that one goes there. Okay, well, that's cool. I could put ruling faction there. There's a singleton map art I can put there. Maybe I should move Miku somewhere else. I've got so many singleton 1x1 map arts that could easily occupy that spot. And in all honesty, like, Imperium next to Imperium makes more sense. So we'll move her elsewhere. I'm a boy, but I also wanted to be a princess. Okay, but I'm not talking about, like, make-believe I wanted to be X. I'm saying, like, genuinely I wish to do this as a career for the rest of my life. Like, this is the way I shall make a living forever. Whoops. That's really more what I'm getting at. And most people genuinely, when faced with reality, don't know what that looks like for them. Okay, Geezer Town. I could maybe combine, although I don't know. Do I want to combine these two? There's this with this, and I could put that there. But do I? I might save the larger maps for, like, farther down. Because, like, there are a lot of singleton maps that I have yet to cover. Your art consists of pixels meshed together in Photoshop. You can't do art, but giving you technology, you can master shit in 10 minutes. Okay, good. Being a princess could be a career if you go hard enough on it. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you really probably aren't going to be able to succeed. Like, princess of what? Princess of where? Like, how do you make money from that? How do you make that a living? Like, there's a lot of questions that, you know, would need to be answered to be able to make that a thing. Maybe it's not impossible, but it's really, really unlikely. So I don't know. What's the latest edition of the 2B2T Times? It's this one. Fake! Fake! Throughout the 2+ years of the map, there have been several fake articles made, blah, blah, blah. Funny enough, I have a few of those. So I'm gonna probably hang up a bunch, and then I want to put signs on them to, like, denote who is real, what is not. Because, like, I'm assuming the fake 2B2T Times will update as well. But I could be wrong. They might not. Whoops. Fun fact, you wanted to be a scientist for the longest time. Wow, I thought you hated that. Like, scientists, that's a lot of mathematics you would need to learn to be able to be a good scientist. Marry into a royal family, become the Queen of England. Suppose. But, I don't know. I don't think there's going to be a royalty of England for too much longer. Like, the royalty in England has kind of outstayed its welcome. Gonna cause problems on purpose in other places now. Okay, take care, rat fucker. It was a pleasure to have your presence here. What did I want to do when I was young, and how do I want to change it? I wanted to be an inventor when I was really young and impressionable and utterly ignorant of how the world actually works. I wanted to be an inventor. Like, I hate to use this because this is an awful example, but it's like the closest example I can think of to like what I thought was an inventor. I basically wanted to be like Rick from Rick and Morty. Obviously, this was many, many years before Rick and Morty was a thing, but like making cool stuff, robots, you know, junk that obviously is not very realistic in retrospect, but like as a kid, you know, not knowing any better, it's what I thought I could do. I really quickly, like, I fell out of that idea. The real world doesn't work that way. I don't really care to make stuff like that. Like, if I was an inventor, what would I invent? What would I do? What is there? Like, I guess I could become a robotics engineer or something. That's a real field that needs a lot of people in it. But overall, I don't know. That ain't for me. Maybe one day, if 3D printing gets really, 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 really good, you could theoretically become something of a self-made inventor. Well, I don't know. A lot of that is tailoring your expectations to reality. You were very smart. You lost that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Travis. Well, I mean, again, scientist is so loose. Like, what scientist in what way? Like, were you gonna be a theoretical physicist? Were you gonna be some sort of theoretical chemist? Were you going to, I don't know, like, there's so much in the realm of, oh shit, that was lightning. There's so much in the realm of, like, stuff to do. You know, stuff to learn, stuff to see, stuff to science. Like, what's that what's that mean? Scientist in what way? So, I don't know. I'm sure as a young kid, you were just thinking generic scientist. 5K likes and Jax makes it. Shut up. Skibbity toilet. Okay. Can I do this quick enough? Okay, cool. That didn't matter. Okay. Please don't be bad. Okay. I've seen a handful of these, and I know there are some NSFW ones right there. Don't see it. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. God, I hope I don't have to private this video now. Oh, God damn it. Well, rip this VOD. Well, this VOD just became members only. Boiler room. Oh, cool. Halloween. Hyperdub Records. Yeah, I know. I hate it too. I know. I'm going to have to sort these out at a later date. Face with raised eyebrow. Oh, that's The Rock. Cool. I want that. Look at it, Morty. Oh, cool. That's nice. That's a good one. Another drink. Oh, God, it's Chris Chan. I'll take it. Whatever. What the fuck? El Cayman, what does this say? Actually, I might just edit the VOD using the YouTube edit thing. I don't know. Now you can do the NSFW maps on stream. Just set the stream to age restrict. No, I'm not going to. Shut up, S-Man. You didn't see anything. Elrich, what's it say? No way. What's it say, though? I took one look when Skibbity Toilet started and I never felt more apathy in your life. Yeah, I don't see how that's like a thing people like. I do see the name Elrish now that you see it. Say it. Willy Rex Dice una mala palabra. Nudup nasce esta. I can't read that. Whatever. It's not that important. Creation of the Masked Man. Oh, that's a Mother 3 reference. Odin's wolves. There are 2 wolves inside of you. One is white, and the other is not white. So yeah, we'll go with these. Another drink. Something in Spanish. I don't give a fuck. It's incredible. You want that? Oh, okay. Well, perhaps you should have, I don't know, gotten on that. Wait, what is this a thing of? What is this? Do you know something? Is this supposed to be like you tile this? Is there supposed to be like I copy it and make 4 of it? A 2x2? No, does it go this way? It says, do you know? So I'm assuming. I don't know. It orients that way, so I couldn't tell you. Anyway. This one's good. Look at it, Morty! Raised eyebrow, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Vine boom sound effect. Some sort of skull. Skull! This looks like it's a... This looks like it's a banner of some kind. That's the thing imprint right there. And then some like orange lines. This looks like it's a banner of some sort. Oh, we have exactly enough. Boiler room. Creepy Halloween 2023. And then Hyperdub. I knew I had a spot open. Hyperdub. Okay. Okay, and then the rest of these, since I'm going to edit this out anyway, I may as well. I'm going to edit out when I accidentally show this one, so it should be fine. Nice chess pieces. Secure, contain, protect. That's pretty cool. Unknown. P529, that's funny. That's from the original Punch-Out. Twitch TV.Beardo plays, we already have that. I've already got that one right there. In fact, this should stack with this, shouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, we already got that. Who cares? Put that there. P529. Oh, this is a fake one. Coke carpet. Yeah, this is a fake 2B2T times. We can't hold that up right yet. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, this is another one I've got to edit out. I really shouldn't be doing these on stream. I'm making so much fucking work for myself. Walter, we need to play 2B2T, Walter. Okay, I figured that was a meme. Yeah, that's Shaggy, I think. Walter White. Smitten. Okay, that's more or less fine. That's some sleeping girl, whatever. Okay. 2 bad ones and a duplicate of everything else. Jack, there's a need to make arts 1 block lower because the viewer needs to stand half a block so their head is in the middle of the map art. I'm aware. We'll get to it. I'll just leave that there. So what I'm going to do, speaking of, is I'm going to turn these so that you're looking up at them, but that the thing does not interfere. The block below does not interfere with the entire map art. Because I know you can't see too well from this edge. That's okay. I already planned for this. It's good. The previous section of video did not occur. So the VOD should be alright at some amount of time. Translations on Discord. Okay, thank you, Elkaman. Staircase? Yeah, I was going to put a block here. But I need to know how many stairs exactly. I'm especially proud of that one, Dux is on. For those of you who don't know, Dux is on made a map art of me about a month or so ago of my profile pic. Very, very good job he did there. Greatly appreciate it. Okay. Let's see if this intervenes any. It kind of gets in the way a little bit. Maybe half slab. No. Let's do a test. Polished, and then andesite. Okay, let's do a test. So this was stair. Let's do it with half slab. It's not terrible. Your feet should be higher so that the head is in the center of the art, otherwise the art should be lower. I get that. I understand. But, like, you're not supposed to, like, get up close to it. You're supposed to be, like... It's look, don't touch. You know, you gaze at it from afar. I love how Samuel L. Jackson is just staring into your soul. And then I can make this go farther back. That there. And then that there. To kind of like emphasize it. I don't know. Slab is better. Use that. Yeah. You like the stair better? I don't know. Maybe stair at the top and slab at the bottom. Yeah, actually, I think stair at the top, slab at the bottom is the better way to go about this. See? We've come to a decent sort of middle ground. It's all good, probably. Never would have imagined it'd be this much effort to get it to look good. Okay, stair there. Slab. Whoops. Wrong thing. I'm gonna need more slab, though. You needed walls instead of full blocks between the arts. Walls, okay. That I think I can swing. That should be good enough. Let's get some polished deep slate wall. Okay, so here... it's not terrible. I kind of like that change. Whoops. Yeah, it's more like a solid, continuous wall with like a partition. But should it stay polished deep slate? I don't know. Nah, you can see that. Okay. Turn that off. Yeah, this is a decent little setup. Probably going to expand a lot of this. Probably not going to keep it this shallow. There. Okay, yeah, I like that. It's just a tiny bit more open. Oh, that felt good. Use deep slate stairs for the top. Nah, I'm gonna stick to the polished andesite there. Kind of keep it going there. Okay. Whoa. Am I going to do a base tour? I mean, base toured. Look at it. Like, there isn't much else inside yet. There's this staircase that I made that goes all the way down to the deep slate mine. There's small little villager thing that I've got to expand and make bigger and better. There's the map art I can't show off. There's the central. You can only see a few of them, but there are more squids in here than that. There's the farming complex that's going to be fucking huge. And then there's going to be the underground sewer area with all the copper piping. And yeah, like, that's it. Like, this is all the base there is to show. I mean, once I complete it, there isn't going to be a point because you're going to see it every step of the way. So, I mean, I guess, but not really because you'll have already seen most of it. It's one of those things that'll gradually take more and more and more time to get more and more sophisticated. Reminds you of a movie theater when you have posters on the walls. Yes, that's another field that I wanted to shoot for. I'm so glad they added the glow item frame. I don't think we necessarily needed the squid to be added, but better than nothing, I guess. Okay, yeah, this is turning out good. I like it. Where are the bathrooms for all the sewers? Haven't gotten that far yet. I would love to make bathrooms, but at the same time. Well, now, a lot of the what do you mean, bathrooms? Like, a lot of this, for example, the sewers down here, like, this is where the ocean water is pouring in. Because if you think about it, there's this channel system here and here. You know, and there's just raw ocean pouring in over these through these channels and then over the edges here. And so it's pouring down here and then down through here, and then there's these pipings, and these also go out into the open ocean. So there's like a pipe fixture here, and it takes you through this way and out into this collective trough. And then the water filters over the edge here, and then it all collects here. And so obviously this place is not flooded yet because there's a sewer system that will handle all that excess ocean water and dump it into, I don't know, something I'll figure out later. That said, you know, we're not worried about that. Can you be a sewer rat, Poncho? No. No, you can be a named glow squid like everybody else. Your name will be on a glow squid and you'll love it. Okay, this one side's turning out pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. Can you be a sewer alligator? Well, when they add the fucking alligator to the damn game, no. You cannot be. You cringe crocodilian. You can be whatever I tell you to be. Okay. So I like it. I gotta fix this side too. You be a tunnel snake, Poncho. You think they'll ever add snakes to Minecraft? Mojang didn't want based animals. Yeah, that's true. They're just swim through the pipes using a water trapdoor trick. Yeah, that's more or less what you have to do. But see, that's why I like the pipings. You can actually swim through them. Or crawl through them, as the case may be. Why you call me cringe? So toxic. This is such a chill stream, you're falling asleep. No, Travis! Travis! Think of the children, Travis! Think of the child, man-child, who will have, who will be upset with you or whatever, I don't know. I don't know if he enjoys you being asleep so that he can get away with doing stuff, or if... Yeah, I don't know. You might want to keep track of him, just saying. Sleep forever. No, don't sleep forever. That's the opposite of what I'm talking about. Sleeping is only temporary, not permanent. Don't forget, Travis, there are 2 wolves inside of you. And they're both gay. He's watching with you, okay. Well, good. So I've got to cut that and that. Almost there. I'm kind of getting to my limit, streaming-wise. My voice is getting progressively more and more shot. Is that Chris Chan? Yes, it is. It's a Chris Chan map art from a long-ass time ago. I don't know who made it. But the title of the piece is Just One More Drink. I'm going to leave that to your imagination and or ignorance. If you know what it means, I feel bad for you. If you don't know what it means, I envy you. Okay, now the only thing about this is I'm going to have to, like, cut it short here. But oh well. I made you laugh out loud. Good. I'm glad it made you laugh. I love that the Odin's Wolves, because that's the name of this piece, Odin's Wolves. I love that it's the yin-yang type thing, but it's also like a reference to Loki. Or no, it wasn't Loki, it was Fenrir. It's a reference to the wolf Fenrir eating the sun. Another drink by Emery. Emery's the guy who did. Okay, you can blame Emery. I'm just going to disengage my brain and not consider that. If you want to know, A, I highly suggest you don't. But also B, I can't stop you, so if you want to know, just look it up. It isn't hard to figure out. Of course, again, I don't recommend it, but, you know, that's on you. If you wish to know that, you know, cursed information is up to the beholder. Damn it. Those who know, yeah, coffin. Exactly. Okay. You know, honestly, it's turned out pretty damn good. It's got a slight dome curvature look to it. It's not just like a square hall or a rectangular hall. It gives you a sort of movie theater feel. I didn't 100% hit the feel that I wanted with, you know, the back rooms, but it works. You can see the map arts fairly well. You can even look at them. Look at it, Morty! By Jordan L666. Like you can see them well enough, you know. I have no idea what the deal is with this one. You can jump up. If you're really, really autistic, you can jump up and get at eye level with them. Just perch up right here. Like, you don't have to see them from afar. You can look at it up close. You got that rice ball shape? Yeah, the onigiri shape. A little bit. But yeah, I like it. And then I'm going to probably continue this a few more blocks this way, although very quickly I'm going to run into this back portion here. So like I've got to continue it a few more blocks and then curve it off to the side and then put some stairs that go down. And then I can do a second hallway over this way. And then possibly a third hallway, something like that. And obviously bigger and bigger map arts will, you know, require more and more room, etc., etc., and so on and so forth. End of the stream, because my voice is dying. Thank you guys so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. I do appreciate it. Oh, look. There's a conveniently placed map art of me. Just right there. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful evening. To those of you on holiday this week, like me, you know, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. Christmas is obviously around the corner too, so, you know, there's that. Apart from that, though, I will wish you all a wonderful wonderful Monday, if nothing else. And yeah, I will catch y'all another day, that day being tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have User Worlds. So, you know, make sure to subscribe for more. You will get to stick around for that. Make sure to join our Discord. Follow me on Twitter. All of that is linked down in the description. And of course, if you have a world you would like to submit for User Worlds, that is when I go to various, you know, custom-made worlds that people make. Submit to me. You can show it off if you have something you've built you want to you want people to take a look at, or you just want to show off because you like showing off, which is understandable in this game, yeah, you can do that, and I will happily review your world, look at it, review it, all that stuff. Yeah, just go into our Discord and submit the link there, or you will be sad. Yeah, exactly. If you don't do that, oh well. At any rate, though, I will catch y'all later. Goodbye.